What if I told you artificial intelligence has been around longer than the internet, cell phones, even color TV in most homes? Yep, today's AI might seem like magic, but it didn't just pop out of nowhere. It took over 70 years of breakthroughs, faceplants, and what were they thinking? Moments to get us here. And by the end of this video, you'll not only understand how we got from punch cards to ChatGPT, but you'll also see why the next phase of AI might completely change what it means to be human. Stick around because the most shocking twist? We haven't even hit the climax yet. Artificial intelligence isn't just a trending buzzword, it's a story of human ambition. A story filled with brilliant minds, frustrating failures, and breakthroughs that felt impossible until they weren't. From Alan Turing's wartime logic puzzles to ChatGPT doing your homework in seconds, we're diving deep into the complete history of AI. Drop a fire emoji in the comments if you've used AI this week, whether it was Siri, ChatGPT, or even Netflix recommending that weird sci-fi show. Let's rewind the tape and go back to where it all began. The rule-based era, 1950s to 1970s. This was the era when AI was more idea than intelligence. It started in 1950, when British mathematician Alan Turing proposed a radical question. Can machines think? He created the Turing test, a thought experiment that basically asked, if you can't tell whether a response came from a human or a machine, does it matter? Then came 1956, the year AI was officially born. At a now legendary summer workshop at Dartmouth College, a group of scientists coined the term artificial intelligence. They were wildly optimistic. They believed that within a few decades, machines would rival humans in thinking. Spoiler alert, they were wrong, at least for a while. In 1957, Frank Rosenblatt introduced the perceptron, one of the first neural networks. It could make simple decisions based on weighted inputs, kind of like a baby brain. Except this baby didn't grow up fast enough. First, AI Winter and Eliza, 1960s, 1980s. In 1966, something surprising happened. An early chatbot named Eliza was born. Designed by Joseph Weizenbaum, Eliza mimicked a psychotherapist using simple pattern matching. You'd type in, "I'm sad," and she'd reply, "Why do you think you're sad?" Sounds basic, but people were blown away. Some even believed Eliza understood them. But here's the thing under the hood. Eliza was just clever text manipulation. No real understanding, no learning, just scripts. And once people realized that, the magic wore off. Worse still, critics published scathing reports on AI's limitations. The Minsky and Papert report in 1969 dunked on Rosenblatt's perceptrons, and the hype bubble burst. Funding dried up. Interest fizzled. This was the first AI winter, a cold, lonely period where dreams froze over. Quick question. Have you ever talked to a bot and thought, whoa, is this thing alive? Let me know in the comments. We're not done with bots just yet. The rise of machine learning, 1980s. Then came the comeback. In 1986, three researchers, Geoffrey Hinton, David Rumelhart, and Ronald Williams, dropped a bombshell. A paper detailing the backpropagation algorithm. Backpropagation allowed neural networks to learn from their mistakes, essentially by adjusting weights and trying again. It was like giving AI a brain that could get smarter over time. This wasn't rules-based anymore. It was data-driven. The new approach? Instead of telling a computer what to do, you feed it enough examples and let it figure things out. That's machine learning. Open loop. But how did this evolve into the AI that can see faces or recognize cats in your photos? We'll get to that in a minute. CNNs and the power of vision, late 1980s, enter Yann LeCun. In 1989 at Bell Labs, LeCun developed LeNet, a convolutional neural network designed to read handwritten digits, like those on checks. This was massive. Instead of flattening data, CNNs processed it in layers, kind of like how our eyes process images. For the first time, machines could start seeing. Today, that same technology powers facial recognition, X-ray scanning, and self-driving cars. So yeah, LeNet walked, so Tesla's autopilot could drive. Deep Blue, GPUs, and gaming power, 1990s. Then came IBM's Deep Blue. In 1997, Deep Blue beat world chess champion Garry Kasparov. It was the first time a machine defeated a reigning grandmaster under standard tournament conditions. Deep Blue didn't learn like a human, it brute forced its way through 200 million positions per second. Still, it was a turning point. Meanwhile, over in the gaming world, NVIDIA dropped the GeForce 256 in 1999, the first GPU designed to handle parallel processing. GPUs were meant for gaming, but guess what? That same power made them perfect for training AI models. A plot twist no one saw coming. CUDA and the deep learning explosion, 2007 to 2011. In 2007, NVIDIA changed the game again by launching CUDA, a software platform that let developers use GPUs for general-purpose computing. AI wasn't just faster, it was supercharged. This was the launchpad for deep learning. By 2011, IBM's Watson crushed Jeopardy champions with knowledge drawn from 200 million pages of content. And Apple? They gave us Siri, the first real AI assistant in your pocket. Deep learning had officially gone mainstream. If Siri ever roasted you for your taste in music, yeah, you weren't alone. Tell us your funniest Siri moment in the comments. Transformers and the Language Revolution, 2017 to 2020. Then came 2017, the game changer. A team at Google released the paper Attention is All You Need. It introduced the transformer architecture, which could focus on different parts of a sentence dynamically, like how humans pay attention to meaning. This became the foundation for GPT, BERT, and every major language model you've heard of since. OpenAI launched GPT-1 in 2018, then GPT-2, and then the massive GPT-3 in 2020. These weren't just chatbots. They could write poems, code apps, even explain black holes. ChatGPT and the Public Awakening, 2022 to 2023. And then came November 2022. OpenAI dropped ChatGPT, and the world changed overnight. Within 5 days, it had over 1 million users. TikToks blew up. Teachers panicked. Students rejoiced. Suddenly, AI wasn't a research paper. It was in everyone's pocket. Next came GPT-4, DALL-E, Midjourney, and Sora, AI that could write, draw, sing, and even generate video. We weren't asking, can AI think, anymore. We were asking, what can't it do? Exponential growth and moving goalposts. Today, AI is developing at breakneck speed. It's training itself, writing its own code, even optimizing its own training cycles. As John McCarthy, one of the original AI founders, once said, as soon as it works, no one calls it AI anymore. And that's the paradox. Every time AI crosses a barrier, we raise the bar. From beating humans at chess, to writing code, to simulating entire conversations, it's always cool, but what's next? AI's journey has been messy, magical, and mind-blowing. From rule-based logic to neural networks, from chess-playing machines to generative supermodels, we've gone from can machines think to can we even keep up? But here's the wild part. This isn't the end of the story, it's just the beginning. What do you think is coming next in AI? Drop your wildest prediction in the comments. Who knows? You might just call it before it happens. And hey, if you learned something new, smash that like button. It helps way more than you think. Subscribe if you want more deep dives like this, because the future is coming fast.